In case of, I just read the definition. Algebraic method of deviation from the actual means. So under this method, I'll just correct this one. Just a minute. So under this method, two regression equations are developed in a modified form. The deviation figures of two variables from their respective actual mean rather than their actual values. So before solving, that means in this particular method, the method of deviation from the actual means. So this method particularly, you can say that is developed in case of make a particular regression line. First, you have to write down the formula here. In the next slide, we have the formula. The regression equation of x on y. My advice to all of you, just note down the formula. I just enlarge this one.
Make it a full
Okay.
screen.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So put down the formula. Regression equation of x on y that equals to x is equal to x bar plus bx into y minus y bar. Network issue. Is the PPT is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Have you finished the first part? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just write. Is it finished?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Move to the next one. The next one is regression coefficient. I just a minute. Regression coefficient. So in case of regression coefficient is a vital factor that measures the change in the value of one variable with respect to a unit change in the value of another variable. So here the formula for regression coefficient. Just note down. I just enlarge this one. This formula belongs to your regression coefficient. So here B1 or Bxy that equals to, just a minute, Bxy equals to summation of xy divided by summation of y square, and similarly B2 or that is Byx equals to summation of xy divided by summation of x square. So here B1 or Bxy, that is regression coefficient of x on y, and Byx, that is regression coefficient of y on x. The next is summation of xy stand for total of the product of deviation of x and y variable, and summation of y square, that is total of square of deviation of y variables from its actual mean, and the summation of x square stand for total of square of deviation of the x variable from its actual means. So if you modify this formula in case of regression coefficient, again the Bxy, that equals to r into sigma x divided by sigma y, or it is summation of xy divided by n into sigma x into sigma y into again sigma x divided by sigma y. Similarly, for Byx, that is y on x, r into summation of y divided by summation of x, and that equals to summation of xy divided by n into sigma x into sigma y. Just note down the formula. Rasmika Rautre, have you finished?
No,
Okay.
sir. Writing.
Okay, just wait for others. Let them finish. Is it finished?
Yes, sir. Finish.
Okay. Let's solve an example. So in this typical example, I just minimize or okay. In this example, using the method of deviation from the actual mean from the data given below, find the two regression equations, find the find the correlation coefficient and the probable value of y on x, that equals to 30. Here we have x variable, that is 25, 28, 35, 32, 31, 36, 29, 38, 34, and 32 respectively. In case of y variable, we have 43, 46, 49, 41, 36, 32, 31, 30, 33, and 39. Just note down this data. Shall I move to the next slide?
No, sir. Just a minute.
Make it fast. We have to cover so many things. Is it finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So try to solve from both sides. Here I can write or make a particular table. Just a minute. Table. The first column belong to x variable and second column belong to y variable. Then after I calculate small x, that means x minus x bar. And the next one is y, small y, that equals to y minus y bar. Then after that we go for square of x variable and square of y variable, and finally we multiply small x into small y. Clear? So first calculate the mean here in case of x variable. All of you calculate mean.
32.
That is your mean is 32. Okay. And what is the mean in case of y variables?
38.
Mean is here 32 and mean is here 38. Sorry, just a minute. In the first case, that is 25 minus 32. How much?
-7.
Minus 7. Next one,
-7.
28 minus 32.
-4.
Minus 4. Next, 35 minus 32.
3.
3.
That is 3. Okay.
0.
That is 3. The next one is 0. Next one is minus how much? Minus 1.
-1. -1.
Then
And 36 minus 32.
4.
4.
4. And 29 minus 32.
-3.
Minus 3. The next is 38 minus 36. Okay. This one is 2. 34 minus 32. That is 2.
2.
The next one is 0. Okay. Similarly, calculate small y in case of y variables. 43 minus 38.
5.
5.
Okay. Again, 46 minus 38.
8. 8.
8.
8. Next one, 49 minus 38.
11.
11. Good.
11.
41 minus 38.
3.
3. Next, 36 minus 38.
-2.
-2.
Minus 2. Next, 32 minus 38.
-6.
Minus 6. The next is 31 minus
-7.
-7.
Then -8.
The next one is minus 8.
Then
Next one.
-5. -5.
Minus 5.
1.
Next one, how
1.
much?
1.
1. Then you go for square of this one. Square of small x, that is how much? -7 ka square.
49.
49.
49.
Just a minute. You calculate your own and call one by one. 49. The next is 16. Next one is 9.
9.
Next one is 0. 1. Again 16. Again 9. Next one is 36. Next one is 4. Last one is 1. Clear? Similarly, if you go to next one, it is y square. First one is how much? 25. The next one is 64. Next one is how much?
121.
121. Next,
9.
9. Next one,
4.
4. Then 36. The next is 49. 64.
20.
Next one is how much?
25.
Which one? 25. Okay.
1.
25.
1.
Last one is 1. Okay. So first, then after you calculate x into y.
Sir,
That
in
means-
x square, the last value
yes,
will be
sir,
0.
होगा.
Oh,
Yes,
0
sir.
square is 0.
Yes, sir. 0.
this one is 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then after you proceed to calculate x into y. -7 into 5, how much?
-35.
Minus 35. Okay, I just write here minus 35. Next one, minus
32.
32. Next one, 3 into 11.
Minus
33.
33.
Next one is 0. Next
0.
one,
2.
2. -1 into -2.
-2. -2.
Sir,
-1 into -2.
Sir,
How
2
much?
value is 2.
That is 2. Next one, 4
Minus
into
24.
6. -24. Next
21.
one, 21. Next,
-48.
-48. Next one,
-10.
-10.
1.
1. Okay. Then after you calculate sum of x here for the first from the first
Sir, not
column.
1, it's 0, sir.
Sir, 0 होगा sir.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Which one 0?
sir, x into
Sir,
y. Last one.
xy last
Last
one.
one is 0.
Last one 0. Okay. Sorry. So what is the sum of x here?
320.
320.
320. Okay, good. Next one,
380.
380. And sum of x square,
140.
So
140.
140.
140.
140.
Sum of y square,
398.
398.
398.
398. And sum of xy,
96.
Minus 93.
So minus
How much?
93.
So
Minus
minus
93.
93.
Minus
90
93.
minus 93. Okay. Moving to the next step. The step number 1 is regression equation of x on y. Clear? So we have calculated the mean here. How much? Just a minute. I'll just reduce here. Mean is 32. X bar is equal to 32 and y is equal to 38. We have already calculated this one. Then after this step, we have to calculate the standard deviation of x, that is sigma x. Calculate the standard deviation. What is the value of sigma x here? That is summation of x square already we have calculated. How much?
3.74.
3.74. Next calculate standard deviation of y,
6.30.
6.30 or how much? Okay, you can take 6.3. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
After getting the standard deviation of x and y, then you proceed to calculate the correlation, that is summation of xy divided by n into summation, sigma x into sigma y. So here n stands for how many number of observations?
10.
10.
10.
10. The value of n here, that is 10. And summation of xy, that equals to how much? Minus
Minus
93 divided by 10 into which one? 10 into 3.74 into, that is 6.3.
6.3.
Okay, calculate that one. I repeat, the summation of xy equals to
Minus
minus
0.394.
minus 0.394. You can drop your answer on chat box. Let's ask other who have already finished. Okay, Sambit, Sanjay Sahu, Raja Mahaling, Sranshu Panda, Priti Osopa, Priti Nepali, Rajesh Patra. Okay, the next step is, if you go to the formula of regression line x on y, that equals to how much? I just write here. In the next step, that is x equals to x bar plus bxy into y minus y bar. So as you know, the formula for bxy, that is r into sigma x divided by sigma y. I just simplify that one. Then put all the values. That means if you go to the equation 1, x equals to x bar is already we have calculated, that is 32 plus r is given minus 0.394 into r into sigma x and xy value. So sigma x r value, that is we have right, then sigma x value is how much? That is 3.74 divided by your that is 6.3.
6.3.
6.3 into y minus y dash, and y bar given is, that is 38. Clear? So from this equation you have to find the y values. Just calculate. I repeat, here we have find all the value, that is x bar is calculated in the first step, r in the calculated in the previous step, and sigma x and sigma y are calculated in step number 2, and y bar, sorry, that is also calculated in step number 1, that is the value is 38.
Sir,
Put all
excuse
the
me.
value in the equation. Yes.
Sir, for y minus y bar, what will take?
Y, only y. That is you have to draw the equation on x on y. That means you have to calculate the y values.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the next step you have to calculate the x. Sorry, here you can calculate
No,
which
sir,
value.
I'm asking that in the equation you have written R into sigma x by sigma y whole into y minus y bar. So what to put in that case?
I'm not getting your question exactly.
So
Yeah.
in the place of, so we are putting all the values here. So in the place of y minus y bar, what we should put?
In case of y minus y bar we have already calculated,
Yes,
it is
sir, that is
38.
38. Yes, sir.
38.
Yes, sir.
From this equation, you got another equations that equals to, that means x equals to something minus something into y minus, that is 38.
Yes, sir.
You have to draw this particular equations. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just write down x bar value is 32 plus r is equal to minus 0. That is 394, and sigma x is equal to your 3.74, sigma y equals to your 6.31, and y minus y bar value is 38. So if you simplify this one, what is the value? Just calculate. Yes. $24. That is incorrect. No, y minus 30 is incorrect. Rakesh Marana, your answer is incorrect. Okay, I simplify from my side. Just a minute, I add another slide here. Your x equals to how much? 32 plus
minus 0.394.
Just a minute. That is minus 0.394. That equals to how much? Into
3.74
74
divided by
by
6.3.
how much? That is
6.3.
6.3. 6.3 into, that is your y minus 38.
38, yes, sir.
Okay, first you simplify 3.74 divided by 6.3. How much?
0.39.
Just a minute. I just write here.
So that is 0.59.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
0.59.
सॉरी सर, मतलब इसके साथ इंटू करने के बाद 0.39 आता है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 0.59. Then you multiply with 0 minus 0.394.
Yes, sir.
What is the value?
Minus 0.39.
Minus 0.39.
Sorry, sir. 0.23.
So
Minus
0.23.
minus
Minus
0.23.
0.23.
Minus 0.23. Is it clear?
23. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just write that equation like this. Just a minute. That is 32 minus 0.03 into this much.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then calculate next step. 32 minus 0.
That is 31.77.
31.77, sir.
Better you multiply. That is how much?
Sir, 32 minus 0.23y plus 8.79.
Y plus
8.79.
8.79. Okay. That equals to how much again?
40.79 minus 0.23y.
That equals to 40 point.
So that is
Sir,
8.74.
8.74.
74.
Yes, yes. 8.74.
8 point, how much? 4 point na 8 4? 4 point.
8.74.
No, sir. The one which you have written 8.79, it
So
will
that
be
is.
74.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this one 7 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. If you simplify this one, how much? 32 plus 8.74. कितना हुआ? 32 plus 8,
40.74.
40.74
40.74
minus 0.23.
minus,
0.23.
0.23y.
this is the first equation. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is which equation? That is regression equation of x on y. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Moving to the next one. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next,
Yes, sir.
in the next part, you have to calculate regression equation of y on x.
Y on X.
Okay, previously we have calculated regression equation x on y, and the next step is, or step number 2, that is regression equation of y on x. So you directly go to the bottom part because the previous data we have already calculated. That means x bar equals to 38, y bar equals to 38. Sorry, this one first one is 32, and y bar equals to 38. Sigma x equals to your 3.74. Sigma y equals to, that is 6.3. R equals to, that is minus 394, and put all the value in the data. That means if you go for calculation of y on x, I just add another slide. That means how much? That is y equals to, what is the value of x bar?
32.
32.
32
32.
plus,
सर यहाँ पर तो y बार
Y
होगा ना?
bar होगा यहाँ पे.
Yes, sir.
Y
Y
bar
bar
होगा.
होगा.
y bar,
38.
sorry, that is y bar. That is
38.
38.
38.
38 plus r is given how much?
Minus 0.2394.
Minus 0.394.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the
Into
value of sigma?
3.74 by 6.3.
यहाँ पे बी वाई एक्स होगा तो हम कैलकुलेट नहीं किए हैं बी वाई एक्स.
The BYX is already converted into this one. That is R into sigma y divided by sigma x. Is it clear?
ओके सर.
Just go to the formula part. That is BYX is equal to R into sigma y divided by sigma x. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
यस
Okay.
सर.
Here I write x bar, that is 38, plus R value, that is 0.394, and what is the value of sigma y?
6.3.
6.3 divided by how much?
3.74.
3.74.
3.74 into x minus x bar. X minus, what is the value of x bar? That is 32.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear? So simplify this equation.
Minus 0.6.
Minus
38 plus minus.
1.68.
better you calculate your own or make
Yes,
the
sir.
particular equations. Okay, what is the final equation?
So that is 91.76 minus 1.68x.
59.02 minus 0.65x.
Just a minute.
Sir, 59.12 minus 0.66x.
Yes, sir.
59.12
12 minus 0.66x.
0.66
66x.
66x. Okay. We got the second regression equation, that is y on x. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then go to the second question in case of, I will show the two questions. Find the correlation coefficient, that is R. So what is the value of R? We have calculated already. That is minus 0.394. Is it clear?
0.39.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will show that formula here. In case of coefficient of correlation, that Rxy equals to summation of xy divided by n into sigma x into sigma y. The value equals to minus 0.394. Okay. Then the next part of the last part of question contain, try to understand this question. Most of the probable value of y on x, that equals to 30. Y when x is equal to 30. That means if you go to the last part of the questions, what is the equations? That is 59.24 in case of second equation, or minus 0.66x, that equation you have drawn for y on x. Is it clear? So here, if you put the value of x, that is how much? X's value is
So that
30
is
given.
30. So that is not 30.
That is 10. Okay, I just write here. Okay, it's a mistake.
No, sir. In the bracket you have written 30. So what is that value?
Which value? That is that the x value is given. Just a minute, just a minute. So here we have drawn the equation, that is y when x is equal to 30. In the question number C, that is given. So what is the equation we have found in case of y on x? That y equals to 59.12 minus 0.66x. So here we can directly put the value, that is 59.12 minus 0.66 into 30. Just calculate the answer.
39.32.
39.32 is the answer of y when x is equal to 30. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's solve a small example from your side. Using this method of deviation from the actual mean from the data given below, find the two regression equation, that is x on y and y on x. Find the correlation of coefficient and the most probable value when value of y when x is equal to 10. Let's calculate. I will call one by one. So in case of x variable, we have 11, 7, 9, 5, 8, 6, 10. And in case of y, we have 10, 8, 6, 5, 9, 7, and 11. Calculate this value. Rosanil Patnaik, what is the value of x bar?
Solving, sir.
Try to make it
8.
fast.
8, sir.
8, good. Prityosabha, what is the value of y bar?
Sir, 8.
Okay, 8. Pratyush Parida, what is the value of your sigma x? Pritish Raut, what is the value of sigma x?
Sir, I think it's 8, sir.
Okay, for your convenience, I will show that particular one. Better you calculate this one. Clear? So here sigma, sorry, x bar equals to your 8, y bar equals to also 8. So for first one, that is 11 minus 8, 3, 7 minus 8, how much?
-1.
-1.
Next one is 1, 5 minus 8, that is -3. Again 8 minus 8, that is 0. 6 minus 8, that is -2. 10 minus 8, that is 2. If we move to the next part, in case of y variables, 10 minus 8, that is 2. The next one is 8 minus 8, that is 0. Again 6 minus 8, that is -2. Then 5 minus 8, that is -3. 9 minus 8, that is 1. 7 minus 8, that is -1. 11 minus 8, that is 3. Is it clear to all? Then go for the square of x variable. That is first one is 9, 1, 1. Again this is 9. This one is 0. This is 4. Again this is 4. Similarly, in case of y variables, the first one is 2, 4. Next one 0. Again 4, 9, 1, 1 and 9. Then in case of x into y, we have 3 into 2, that is 6. Then -1 into 0, that is 0. 1 minus 2, that is -2. Then -3 into -3, that is 9. 0 into 1, that is 0. -2 into -1, that is 2. Last one is 2 into 3, that is 6. So what is the summation of x here?
25.
56.
56.
Sorry.
So no.
56.
Next, in case of summation of y, that is also
56.
56.
moving to the summation of x square. What is the value of summation x square?
28.
28.
28. Summation of y square?
28.
28.
28.
And summation of xy?
5.
xy.
Sir, 21.
21.
is the correct answer. Yes, you
21.
got all the values.
21.
Better? Yes, yes. Then after you proceed to calculate sigma x, that is square root of sum of x square. 28 divided by how much? What is the value of n here?
7.
7.
7. N value is 7.
So 4. 2.
Sir, summation of xy equal to 23 होगा sir.
You just calculate 6
No,
plus
sir,
9,
21. Sir, 21. Because
21,
-2
sir.
is also there.
6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. 17 plus 6, 23. 23 minus 2, 21.
सर कंफ्यूज कर रहे हैं.
कॉन्फ्यूज हो जाओगे तो गया मतलब मार्क डिडक्ट. Starting from 16 mark to 0. Clear? Next one, calculate sigma x. That is sigma, in case of calculating the standard deviation of x, that equals to square root of summation of x square, that is given 28 divided by n is given 7. That is 4. Square root of 4, that equals to 2. Is it clear?
Yes.
Similarly, in case of standard deviation of y, summation of x square is given 28 and n is given 7. That is square root of 4, that equals to 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's move to the next part. Then after you go for calculation of regression equation, that is regression equation of x on y. So here we have the formula, that is x equals to x bar plus bxy into y minus y bar. So here for simplification I write, then after you proceed to calculate the correlation here. So what is the value of correlation? Summation of xy.
0.75.
0.75.
0.75.
0.75. Okay. For simplification, you write what is the value of x bar. I just write or add another slide here. For x on y, x equals to how much? Just a minute. What is the value of x bar here?
8.
8 plus.
8.
What is the value of correlation?
0.75.
0.75 into sigma x
Into 1.
2 sigma x
2 by 2.
2, sir.
2 by 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
2 by
sir.
2.
And multiply how much?
So y minus 8.
y bar.
8. Y minus 8.
Y minus 8. Okay. So if you simplify this one, that x equals to how much?
So 8
2
plus
plus
0.75y
0.75y.
8 plus, just a minute. 8 plus how much?
75y
0.75y
minus 6.
minus
So 6.
6.
ये ऐसे मल्टीप्लाई हो गया ना उसके बाद 2 2
हाँ,
cancel.
6 minus 6. So if you multiply or if you go for further simplification, how much?
So 2
So
x
2
is equal
plus
to 2 plus
0.75y.
0.75y.
0.75y. This is the regression equation for x on y. Similarly, calculate the regression equation for y on x. So I write here y equals to 8 plus how much? 0.75. Just a minute. 0.75 into
So y is the same answer. Y is equal to 2 plus 0.75x.
0. I just write here. Just a minute. This y equals to x and this is y on x. Here.
Yes, sir.
In case of your second one, that is find the coefficient of correlation, we already got the value 0.75. In case of third one, that is the probable value of y on x.
Yes, sir.
So which equation you use? Y on
So
x.
y. Yes, sir. Y on x.
Okay. The second equation can be used. So here the data is given x is equal to 10. Clear? So put the value of x in the second
So
equation.
y is equals to 9.5.
Y equals to 9.5. Here,
Yes, sir.
let's check who have finished. Ritupurna Swai, what is your answer? Okay, 9.5. Just a minute. Shakti Prasad. Okay, Pratyush Kumar, Salesh Naik. Yes. What is your answer? Hello. Shivani Jana, what is your answer?
So 9.5.
9.5. Okay, move to the next part. Moving to the next one. Just write down the another example, sorry, another formula. This one. Note down this formula. To simplifying the further process of finding the two regression coefficient, the following formula may be used advantageously if the given value of variable are small and sound size. That means bxy is equal to n into summation of xy minus x summation of x into summation of y divided by n into summation of y square minus summation of y whole square. Similarly, byx equals to n into summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y whole divided by n into summation of x square minus summation of x whole square, where x stand for the given value of x variable and y stand for the given value of y variable, and n stand for your number of observations. Just note down this formula. Okay. Is it finished?
Yes, sir.
Rakesh, have you finished?
Sir, in the first equation, to the denominator, there is some y bar or both are only sigma y square.
Which one?
So the bxy formula.
Actually, BXI formula is applicable to different type of methods.
Yes, sir.
But clear, some are applicable to draw the line, some are applicable to find the equation, some are go for calculating the coefficient of regression analysis. So that should be vary from that formula is modified to into different form to other form. Clear. It is your side as well as from my side.
Yes,
I will provide all the formulas. Clear. Okay. It is your duty. You have to memorize. Next part, the property of regression coefficients. Clear. So here the property, that is r equals to square root of bxy into byx.
Sir, please show the previous slide for one second.
This one.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Have you finished?
Yes, sir. Finished.
I think you are not practicing all the things. Okay. Move to next one. Is it finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. The next one is just note down the heading. Property of regression coefficient. The regression coefficient explained as above have the number of valuable properties which may be cited as under. The geometry mean of two regression coefficient give the coefficient correlation, that is r equals to square root of bxy into byx. Just note down. And the proof is there. If you convert this equation, that is bxy into byx, that equals to r into sigma xy divided by sigma y. Again, in case of byx, that is sigma y divided by sigma x. So here we can calculate r square. That means r equals to square root of bxy into byx. Is it clear? Just quickly note down. Is it finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this type of question will be appear in case of semester examination. From the data given below, compute the two regression coefficient and the formulated the two regression equations. So previously the x variable are given, y variable are given. From that x variable and y variable, you have to go for calculation of summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square, again summation of xy, summation of x square, and the number of observations. But in this type of questions, the number of observations, so summation of x and summation of y, summation of x square, summation of y square, and summation of xy are already given. So you have to calculate these particular things by using these methods. And then second part, you also calculate the value of y on x. So here x value is given 7. So here the formula, We have already write this particular formula. So in case of x on y, as you know, first we have to calculate the mean value. So what is the mean value here? Summation of x already given. Yes, you can write the value, then after
The
we proceed
5.
to calculate.
So 5.
So 5.
That means how much? 510 divided by how much? What is the value of n?
102.
102. That equals to
5.
5. Similarly, if you calculate y bar, that is summation of y is equal to divide by n. What is the summation of y here?
So 7150 divided by 102.
70.
7150. 7150. 40.
Just a minute.
So 40.
40. You can directly call the answer 40. Okay.
No, sir.
So far-
So the
No,
so the answer is 70.
Sir, answer 70.
70.
Yes.
Okay. And in case of x on y, we have the formula that is x bar plus bxy, y minus y dash. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So try to put all the value in this particular case. X bar is given 5. So what is the value of bxy? Yes. bxy का फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है.
R into sigma x by sigma y.
Not this one.
Sir, this
Summation
one.
of
Okay.
n into summation of x. This one.
Okay.
Instead of bxy, you have to write this one. Is it clear? Then after you write y minus y bar. So you calculate your own. So initially you have to calculate bxy and byx for simplification of regression equation, that is x on y. Calculate this one. I just add here, that is bxy and byx. So what is the value of bxy? Yes, anyone? That is how much? Summation of, n into summation of xy. And summation of xy is given 54,900. And n is given 102. 102 into 54,900 minus your summation of x and summation of y. That is 510 into 77140. Whole divided by, again, that is summation of how much? Summation of x square minus summation of y whole square. Yes, anyone who have finished? What is the value of bxy? Priyanka Das.
So minus 0.07.
No, your answer is incorrect. Ritika Mahanti.
Sir, doing, sir. So just a minute.
Okay, take this one as a assignment for the next class, and this is the we already conclude. Yes, Priyadarshi.
So 2.1 sir, BXY.
No. Better you take as a assignment. Okay. This one.
Yes sir.
Okay, the answer is
Sir,
0.08.
0.026.
No, 0.08. That is.
Yeah. Sir,
Sir
0.07.
0.079.
That is 0.08.
Yes.
Yes sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I conclude the module number 1 is already finished. From today's session to onwards, we are focused on your module number 2. Clear? So just
Yes sir.
just a minute.